Hi, welcome to today's bar. Today we're gonna mix a Rabo-de-Galo. Rabo-de-Galo is the most famous cocktail in Brazil after caipirinha. I was just looking for something to do with my cachaça and I found this cocktail, which actually I'm amazed I never heard of before because it sounds something totally in my wheelhouse. The cocktail apparently originated in the 1950s when Martini e Rossi opened a distillery in Brazil, and so they started making some red vermouth. And they decided to combine it with the spirit of the nation of Brazil, which is cachaça. The recipe then evolved. Nowadays, all the recipes I've seen include both red vermouth and cynar, but there are a million variations, like in proportion, how to serve it. Today we're gonna serve it straight up, because that's how I usually like my drinks. I found the recipe on the Novo Fogo cachaça website, and let's get down to mixing this. By the way, Rabo-de-Galo, which I'm not pronouncing correctly, the right pronunciation is too hard for me.
Rabo-de-Galo
means in Portuguese the tail of a rooster, the tail of a cocktail. That's how they translated. This recipe in particular also uses 2 dashes of orange bitters, so let's start from there. Then we pass to 3/4 of an ounce of 22.5 milliliters of both red vermouth. I'm using, as usual, Carpano, Antica Formula. And then 22.5 milliliters or 3/4 of an ounce of cynar, the Italian Amaro made from artichokes. A bit bitter and a bit really sweet. I hope it's gonna work out fine. I tried before Amaro with cachaça in the Macunaíma and it didn't convince me that much. And then we finish with our cachaça. I'm using Weber House Plata, my standard cachaça, like reasonably priced here in Japan. I know that export market of cachaça is pretty, how do you say, it's not global. So some countries get some stuff and some other countries don't. Anyway, here we get the Weber House, which is a good product, and I'm gonna use 45 milliliters or an ounce and a half of this perfectly decent cachaça. And we are done. Let me get some ice and let me give this a stir. How does the rooster sound in your language? It's funny, the sound of the animals in Japanese, they are really weird, because all the sounds that most Japanese people will make in their life have to be spelled with their syllabic alphabet, which is either hiragana or katakana. So if a sound is not comprised in that alphabet, Japanese people have a really hard time making it. Anyway, a rooster in Japanese makes kokekoko. A rooster in Italian is kikiriki. In American I forgot, it's even different. I think this is about right. The train is in our chilled coupe. Let's express some orange peel. And there you go, a Rabo-de-Galo. Cheers. Nice smell of orange and cachaça. I like this. It's a tiny bit bitter. I think other recipes use a bit less cynar, and maybe I would agree with those. Let's try real quick the recipe from punch.com. The recipe from punch.com has 10 milliliter of Cynar, 20 milliliter of sweet vermouth, and 50 milliliters of cachaça. Let's give this a quick stir, and then we are gonna compare it to our first recipe. I like comparison. I guess that's my thing. By the way, if you've never seen them, I post every Sunday a short video. Short videos in YouTube are made vertical, they have to be less than 1 minute, and I usually post either a comparison of two liqueurs or spirits, or a quick cocktail, where I make a cocktail real quick. I don't discuss any detail, but yeah, I guess you lose nuance but you gain in speed. Let's strain is in our cocktail glass. Let's espresso again some orange peel. And there you go. Another Rabo-de-Galo recipe of punch.com. Cheers. Let's compare it to our first version. First version recipe from Novo Fogo website. They are both good. Let me take a second to breathe. Let's not drink this in 2 seconds. They are both good. The recipe from Novo Fogo website with 3/4 of an ounce each of vermouth and Cynar is slightly more bitter, but probably I like the fact that it included some orange bitters. The recipe from punch.com, it's slightly more gentle, but it kind of feels like it's missing the orange bitters. Sorry, I'm gonna do something wrong, but I'm gonna just put 1 dash of orange bitters in this, the recipe from punch.com. I'm just putting 1 dash because, anyway, I already drank quite a good amount. And let me have 1 more sip. That's the way to go. So, my suggestion would be get the recipe from punch.com, the metric recipe that has 10 of Cynar, 20 of sweet vermouth, 50 of cachaça, but add 2 dashes of orange bitters. And that's gonna be top notch. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, share with anybody you like and don't like. Steal yourself some Brazilian cocktail, and hopefully I will see you next time. Cheers. So about onomatopoeia, I guess, or words that try to imitate sounds in nature, I would like to address one thing that I was shocked to find out when I moved to Japan. And that's the fact that when you get hurt, the thing you say, it's actually a word, it's not a sound. In Italy, when you, I don't know, smash your finger in a door or something, you say aia, and that's a word. I just thought that every person in the world, when they get hurt, they will say the same word because it's a natural exclamation of pain. But no, of course, in English it's ouch, and in Japanese it's itai. And the funny thing is that nowadays, when I get hurt, depending on the mood I'm in, I either say aya or itai, or sometimes both, one after the other, if it's really hurting. I don't know, I thought that was kind of curious.